Hey everyone, in this video I'm going to be showing you how to copy and paste the Diagrid floors that we made in previous videos onto the above floors. Just to give you a quick explanation of why this is different from the last video I made on floors. The last video it just had straight columns, so all the floors were identical all the way up, but in this video levels 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 are all different. They all intersect at these column nodes, which will vary on each of these floors. So instead of having the same floor all the way up, we're going to have these floors varied, but we're going to still be copying them all the way up. We're just going to be choosing specifically which floors are going to be copied and pasted to. So here, as an example, is the full east side of the building. We have level 2 here. That's going to be going to level 8 and level 10, because as you see, these column nodes all intersect at the same point. They're all 2 foot 6 inches away from the edge here, and that same principle will apply. So floor 3 will also go to floor 7, and floor 4 will go to level 6, and floor 1 will go to level 9. And before you do, just make sure that all of your beams and floors are already ungrouped. So you're going to want to go through, check each floor, select everything, make sure there's no dotted boxes around any of your beams, because in the next video when we're going to be color coding, you can't have any of these array boxes around them. And just make sure that you already have your floors and beams and that they're all in the right places. You want to make sure you have all of your dimensions correct before you copy and paste these. If there is a mistake, you can always change it later, but it's just easier to do it now and make sure everything's right, then copy and paste at the very end once you're all done. And make sure you have all these floors. I placed all my beams centered with the grid line, and then I just raised the floor by 1 foot 1 inch so it appeared above all of the beams, just for appearance, but you'll obviously have to edit that based off of your beam sizes and where you want these beams to lay according to the grid lines. So once you figure that out, you start copying and pasting to the above floors. So let's begin. Level 1, I'm just going to select everything. I'm going to hit filter, and all I want selected is the floors and structural framing. Apply. Now I'm going to copy to clipboard, paste, align to selected views, and I only want level 1 posted to level 9, and then if you press and hold Control, I'll also click 17, click OK. I'm going to check in the 3D view, and so you can see that those floors look right. Also, I already wrote down all of the floors that each of these is going to be copied and pasted to, so I already have that list in front of me, but just to remind you which floors are going to be identical, you might want to write that out yourself. Just count out all the floors that are going to be the same on your side view. But now I'm going to go ahead and go to level 2. This will basically just be the same process. Clicking floor and structural framing. You're going to see these different structural framing. If I haven't already adjusted this before, they're going to say girder, joist, other, or they could say other things. You can adjust that in your beam type properties, just if you want them to be labeled a specific way, girder or joist. But as far as placing the beams, it shouldn't affect that, and you can always change it later. You're just going to have to select each beam and what type you want it. But for now, I'm just going to go back to copy and pasting. Copy to clipboard, and I want level 3. So I'm going to copy and paste level 2 to levels 8, press and hold Control 10, and I want 16 and 18, click OK. And I'm gonna check in the 3D view. And yes, I can see that the little column nodes and the diagonal beams right there all align with these columns, so I can twist it around. And yes, they are on the right floors. So now I'm going to go back to level 3. So let's start by repeating the same process. And I want level 3 to be same as level 7, and 11, and 15, and 19. Just to check it. Yes, looks right. Level 4. Copy to clipboard. Paste, align to selected views. And I want level 4 to be the same as 6, and 12, and 14, and 20. Okay. And to check it, yes, it's in the right spot. And lastly, we have level 5. And level 5 is going to be the same as level 13 and 21. Check it in 3D view. Yes, everything looks to be in the right spot, and that is the finished product for the 21 level Diagrid system.